Hello, you guys. Welcome to Divine Light with Sunshine Libras. Let's begin. Let's see what's going on for the month of June. What can you expect? What do you need to know in regards to the month of June? Oh boy, another card like this. We have here this skull card coming through. Endings. Okay, so I don't know if you're connecting maybe with the Taurus because they also got this as their overall, energy for the reading. Um, but to be honest, for the month of June, almost every sign has gone through some sort of ending, some sort of chapter just being released. And honestly, it's coming out very great and very wonderful afterwards. So I'm looking forward to see what cards are going to come through for you. But so far, we have it starting off as an ending, um, and it was time for it to have an end. I'm getting the energy of the death card for original tarot with the skull. Just the transformation that you can go through endings. As much as no one wants certain things to end. I mean, well, if you want something to end, then great, right? But for things that you don't want to end, they do. It can be a little bit of an adjustment to have to incorporate your life without it. But if you find a way to look at it in a more positive aspect, okay, I may have lost this, but I gained this. Or what do I still have from this situation? So there's many different ways you can kind of change your perspective. I'm not sure exactly what this ending was, but you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, okay? I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar's song. I think it's by Kendrick Lamar. It's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna say more of that because I'm pretty sure I'll butcher it. But let's see for Libra, what else can they know for the month of June? What's coming? What don't they know? What they don't see? What's going on? Ship has sailed. Yep. I mean, if you needed a confirmation in regards to an ending, something is leaving your life for sure. I'm very drawn to also the 11 that's showing up here in the skull card as well. Um, there's a date on here, which is actually, I don't know if it's going to be related to everyone, but if this would focus, it is actually a date of March Friday the 11th. And underneath it, if you turn it upside down, it also has the word September as well. So I don't know if that was the period of time of something or that month means something to you. I doubt you can see it, but anywho. What was very interesting was September did not come up on the other reading. It was just March that was being said. So um, I'm not sure exactly what those dates mean, but the 11, it could have been a twin flame connection, a love situation, if you believe in that, that you've moved past from, that has moved on. It's not staying in your life anymore. Tell me more for the month of June. We have here prioritize reflection. And then also underneath it, we have big changes. So, like I said, abundance is coming. I had no doubt about it. Okay. So, if you've been feeling like, when is this ish show going to end? Boo, it will. Okay. But there's a sense of you having to put yourself first in order to see how the change can come through in order to have this big change. There's something about almost like hermit energy of just being with yourself and just sitting in your own aura. I just, so I don't know why this is coming up, but I remember one time someone said to me about why they wouldn't take baths or something like that. And they're like, what? I'm going to sit in the tub and sit in my own filth? I don't know where they came up. Anyways, I just feel as if this is a time where you're getting to reflect, see who you truly are, Love who you truly are. There is a big change that is definitely coming for. I know the card is called Big Change, but even the fact that this card being 32 boiling down to 5, I really do feel like you are going through a thing that was challenging but comes out a blessing. You know, you ever have those moments when you're like, oh, I was so in love with this person when I was da 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 da, and then years later you're like, I was in love with them. Why? It happens, right? But whatever this thing is, there's going to be a day where you're going to be laughing about it, okay? And be thinking that you were crazy, even thinking whatever you were thinking about the situation, whatever this ending is, okay? I'm doing jokey because I feel like it could be a relationship. But if it's not an actual relationship, it could just be an ending in chapter in regards to career. Maybe what you've been so used to pursuing. Maybe the regular 9 to 5 ain't your 9 to 5 anymore. You know, there's something that some sort of ending happens. You put yourself first, you release it, you allow it to move on and be something that's behind you, something that's the past. So you can bring in this big, beautiful change. And I mean, look at that. She's surrounded by all this beautiful flowers that are just blooming. She's happy, she's joyful, and doesn't don't worry about the gender, but uh, she just looks at so much peace. And my God, I want her hair. Her hair is thick and long. I want me some. Anyways, that sounded wrong. Anyways, uh, let's get a little bit more into this. Tell me more in regards to Libra, in regards to the month of June. Let's clarify a little bit more in regards to this big change that's coming, this ending that happened, this thing they're moving past and putting themselves first. So we have here the moon card. Of course, the moon card comes out, right? So, in regards to the moon card, it's very similar to the original, tarot deck when it comes to the moon. There's illusions. There's things that you won't necessarily see. Um, but there's a cycle you're going through, and the cycle is literally coming to an end. Okay, or it just ended. It's very, there's something about freshness I'm getting from this card. But with the moon card, there's a lot of things that can be an illusion, doesn't seem what it is, um but I feel like there's answers that are going to be coming. There's things that are going to be unraveling about a situation. We have here the belonging card at the bottom of the deck. Finding your place more. There's something I feel like you're on the, like it's like right there. I feel like it's not gonna come from that deck. Uh, Tell me more for the month of June for Libra. Tell me more for the month of June. Releasing, yeah, that must be what you're on the brink of, because um I really feel like there's something just in reach. Okay, something in reach. You're learning to release whatever this situation is, whatever this thing is, you're learning to release it. And it's bringing in beautiful blessings for you. We have here the Solitude card. You get that alone time so you can really connect and get the answers you seek. See, Metamorphosis, this transformation that you are going through, honey, is such a blessing. It's going to probably feel like it sucks, okay? And that person, whoever that person is, because I really do feel, even though there isn't much saying in the relationship, I can't stress it enough that I feel like there was something in the past where someone's going to have regret. Whether it's a boss regretting letting you go, a person in a relationship that didn't treat you right, there's something in regards to a regret that is going to pass. Or maybe a regret that you're holding on to, because you also have here the shadow work card kind of playing a little peekaboo. Okay, so there was definitely something that you went through that was pretty crazy. And we also have here a divine masculine at the end. I mean, this could have been a twin flame situation. Vibrations after that fifth dimension soulmate. This thing in karmic partner, oh my God. Stuck, understanding, barriers. Wow. You've gone through. I know those other cards were very like precise for certain stories, but whatever it is that you've gone through, it's it wasn't what was meant for you. If it was a relationship of a situation with someone, that wasn't for you. If it was a career, it wasn't for you. Okay, whatever it is, at the end of the day, if you want to say someone has to win or lose, you're winning. Okay, and the other aspect is happening to the other side of it, right? Because some of you is going to be career, but I am getting some sort of situation that was a little bit of some love ish, but wasn't. And in the end, there was something I wouldn't let it pan out because it wasn't meant for you, right? So let's see here where the messages want to come through here for Libra. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from you. Ooh. I don't. What's the best way I can explain this? There is a sense of freeing that comes through with this card. The card talks about you being able to go through the good and the bad, the ugly and the sad, all the stuff, that happens in your mind, in your environment, everything, the difficult situations, the difficult truths you have to hear. Okay, nobody ever really wants to hear the truth when it isn't in favor of what you really want, right? So, whatever it is, the universe is saying, look at it, understand it, find acceptance, find a way to accept what has happened and release it. And I will take this burden away from you. I got you. Do you see how the universe is just has their hands on this individual's shoulder? You know, like I got you. Mm, I mean, boo, you are protected. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this situation because it's quite a it's not fun, you know, having to let go of the old and bring in the new, especially if it's something that you've been carrying for quite a bit. But at the end of it, you were coming out of it beautiful. Like if you were to think back to, even just the metamorphosis card with the butterflies, you know, when they're in all those stages, they don't realize that, necessarily that their end stage is going to be this beautiful butterfly. When they go there, they're just crawling along and in their cocoon or this and that, right? Um, and it's the same thing that's happened to you. It's just like you're at the caterpillar stage in a sense. You haven't become the butterfly, but you will. You will when you release. And when you release, you can be free. Oh, I feel like this release that's coming towards you is going to really. It's almost like happy tears, I feel. We have here at the bottom of the deck showing through is put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. You're meant to show the world some sort of beautiful thing. Only you can, only you have the eye, the gift, the idea to do it. Even if it's similar to what other people do, nobody has the same talent as you have. Nobody has the same fingerprint as you have. You know what I mean? It's your destiny to do something. And this situation is helping you unlock it and helping you release the things that are no longer serving you. So you can go and have this beautiful beginning. So you can go and have this opportunity to really be within your energy. So something's being released for you. Hmm. I feel like there's something missing from the reading, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I feel like there's something missing. Okay, let's just see. Whatever comes out, comes out. What are the final messages to come through for Libra? What is the final messages to come through? What are the final messages to come through for Libra for the month of June? We have here King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. When this spark and this change happens for you, your intuitive abilities, your thought patterns are going to be different. They're going to be sharp, they're going to be precise, they're going to be, it's almost like everything starts to flow. It's like, you know, if someone comes up with a stumble, you're like, just do this and it'll be fixed. It's like you're going to be more aware. I'm also getting, there's going to be something that's going to be very sharp, very quick, very, I feel like there's something, it's almost like you're going to have the right words to say in the right time. You're going to know what to say. We have here the Eight of Swords, imprisonment. This thing that has been holding you back, has been holding you back from you speaking your truth. It's been keeping you attached, trapped, locked up, not able to move, nothing. And you're breaking away from this. It's almost like maybe you're finding your voice. You know, you're finding your way, your path through all this. It's like the universe is like, listen, you've been holding on to this a little too long. It is time for it to go, to be released. Okay, let it go, let it go, let it go. You do have to face something though, because I mean, be honest with yourself. That means there could have been something you've been telling yourself, maybe a story, a belief pattern, just over and over to justify maybe the situation that's been keeping you trapped. And it's time for you to allow yourself to be completely honest and let go of the situation, let go of this burden. We have here the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's time to release this energy. I keep trying to bring out more cards to just kind of get past this energy, but it's there's so many cards that keep bringing it up. Okay, so at this point I pulled what I can pull. Because it's your next chapter, your next stage. That's what the month of June is going to be for you. It's going to be a moment of bringing in clarity, letting go of the old things that you've been holding on to. It's going to be released from your life, because this new chapter you're having is meant to be more light, more free, more blossoming, more in your creative space, in a stage where you're going to be authentically you. Okay, guys, we're gonna leave it at that. Many blessings. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Until next time, it's the girl Sunshine. Deuces.